In this Clash of Clans video, we are going to be sharing with you one of the best base designs for defending at Town Hall 12. You will be provided with the base link for this, and we will show you replays of my base defending in order to prove to you that you should be using this base to help you win wars. So without further ado, let's get into it. Alrighty guys, let's dive straight into this. I will be sure to show you a couple of different strategies attacking my base and failing to get the 3 stars. Now, one attack strategy which is very common is the mass electro dragon. So I thought, why don't we start with this? If you guys are new to my channel, be sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my Clash of Clans videos. So this attacker decides to start off with the king and queen towards the bottom, thin out a few defenses. That's kind of what you need to do for electro dragons in order to control their pathing. But you will notice that these sweepers aren't the easiest to get to, and they are pointed in opposite directions. Notice the center of the base as well, the enemy queen or your queen, the eagle artillery and the clan castle, difficult to get to, and whilst the town hall is at the top, it's actually not easy to break into that compartment. You've kind of got to come at it from an angle which is difficult in order to funnel to. This attacker decides to come from the opposite side. Feels like it's a trap towards the top, which it is, guys. So you're often trying to bait people into the town hall, and if they take the town hall, then yes, great, they get a star, but they might lose a lot of troops up there and they might not then get the percentage. If they come from the bottom of the base, they might get more percentage, but they've got to get all of the way through the base in order to get to the town hall. So that is the logic. If you guys do want to copy this base directly, I'd recommend having a watch of the replays first, so you kind of know if you are commonly attacked by electro dragons, how this base defends. Maybe it's Pekka Bat, you know how this base defends. But the link will be down in the description of this video, and the way that I got this base is it is a pro level base. Many of you might have seen the qualifiers for the Clash of Clans championships. Let's move to another replay and we will explain more. This time we have the Pekka Bat attacking the base, which is another very common attack strategy. So for this one, the attacker is going to push heavily into the town hall, secure the 2 stars, but actually this base has a good variety in terms of what it can defend. We have 2 ground expos towards the back, which does help to chip away at the ground troops coming through, and it makes it more difficult to queen charge from over the opposite side as well. Our splash damage is also very evenly spread, meaning that the bat spells, when they come in, do struggle as well. So like we said, we have the Clash of Clans World Championships, and due to Clash of Clans sharing base links of the professional players, I have tried some of them out, and I have found very good success with this base in defending the 3 stars, so that's why I wanted to share it with you. This base was made by Earth, or his team, the Queen Walkers, and used as they qualified in the June Clash of Clans qualifiers to the World Championship Finals. So the person whose base this is, he is qualified for the World Championships. Earth doesn't need any introduction. He is an absolute beast at this game, and that's why this base has been defending well. Like I said, I have tested a number of the different bases because Clash of Clans has been sharing, mainly on their Twitter, a lot of different base designs from a lot of competitive players. I try them out. Clearly, they are the very best of the best in terms of base designs, so I want to try that. And what I have found is that this one defends incredibly well. The Pekka Bat thins out towards the end as it's difficult to control them troops through, and again we have a good spread of splash damage here. So I'll not necessarily show you all of it, but it does result in a 68%, I believe it was, 2-star, but that's a good result. Even with a 2-star, that is a good result. You need to keep that percentage down. Let's move to another example. Now this replay really is a good defense. This one only results in the 1 star and shows you how this base can be used to trip up your opponent as well. I want you to let me know if you want to see more of this. If you are still here, drop down in the comments hashtag more bases if you do want to see more bases, whether that be for War, Legend League, anything. I will try them out, and if I find a base that works well, I will be sure to share it with you. So this attacker makes a strong push for the Town Hall. Looks sensible. A kill squad to take out that Town Hall. Presses the Hog Riders in from the side. I would debate using them all in that spot. We should be targeting the multi-inferno, to be honest, but irrespective, we've got a Tesla farm here, and it is swarmed with traps as well. So as the Hog Riders come through, the Eagle artillery fires down, the giant bombs go off, the Wizard Tower is there, all of the expos and damage is there, and the heal spell comes in right at the end, far little too late, as the Hog Riders have thinned and became bacon. This defense is done. The attacker doesn't know what to do, starts using heal spells on random inferno towers out of frustration. Maybe that was the iPad getting thrown across the room and just doing what it wanted. But the 1-star defense, and this is in War at Town Hall 12. Let's show you another example, and you should try out this base, guys. This will be the final replay that I show you. Again, the base link is down in the description. With any of the replays that I show you, or any of the videos that I show you with base designs moving forward, you will always be provided with the base link. So if you do enjoy these videos and you find them helpful, be sure to leave a like, and be sure to come back to let me know how the base performs if you use it. Let's show you another Electro Dragon attack. Interestingly enough, this attacker decides to attack the air defense at the bottom again here. Now what I will do is pull up the base in photo mode after this replay so you can have a little bit of a look at it, just in case people want to tweak it. You can copy the base, and I'll kind of explain very briefly how the base is spread out well, and then if you do want to tweak it, you can hopefully see from that a little bit easier where it could be tweaked. So the Electro Dragons come in from this same side, a little bit more sensible this time, a little bit more safety on the 2 stars, shall we say. It should be noted that the attack you saw last time, where they came from the opposite side, the base had already been 2-starred, so the guy was just going all out for the 3, but obviously it didn't work. The sweepers are really what he should be freezing at this point. That is the biggest factors for the E-Drags, but it's not until they get to this area that they have any kind of chain value. But notice how the expos are a little bit further back. They're actually more than, I think it's about 4 tiles there. The expo is away from the Eagle artillery, so there is no way that the E-Drags, despite being on a high HP building, could chain onto the expos. And what you want to prevent is chaining onto the air defense. So again, look at where the expos are. Notice that thin gap behind the expos and in between the air defense. So you can see the expo with this 1 tile gap before the wall. What that does is prevent the Electro Dragon chain from hitting the expo and moving on to the air defense, or vice versa if he moved the other way through the base. So you can see how the base is very spread out and will help with that. Let's pull up a photo mode of this, and then we'll briefly explain how this base works, and if you want to tweak it, feel free and let me know if you use it. So what I thought I would do to finish off is show you the base in photo mode so that you could have a bit of a look, see where the traps are, and see if you want to use it. Because when you copy this across to your base, you can't actually look at it before you import it into your game, and if you do that, then you lose one of your current layouts. So you really want to know if this is the base for you. This lets you see where the traps are. You can make any adjustments if you like. You can see that the Town Hall at the top here does have traps there. We're not making it so easy to get to, but we are kind of baiting them into that area. It's really protecting your Town Hall a little bit. You don't want to have it right on the outside. In terms of Town Hall 12, gone are the days of the Town Hall being on the outside for a anti-3-star war base. Because the Town Hall is such a signature defense, you can't just give it up. So your Town Hall has to be at least one layer in. So notice how we do have the defenses here in front of the Town Hall in order to try and protect it that little bit. We're not just giving it away. Air skellies are around the base. That's mainly because we have grounded expos. We're trying to get a good balance here. You can't defend everything. If you want to make a base that really defends a specific strategy, you will be giving up something else. So it's trying to get a good balance, and I found this base does that. Whether you charge in, it's not the easiest to get maximum value from any part of the base. This multi-inferno is not the easiest to funnel your queen in towards, and if you charge from left or right, you've got to be careful that your healers aren't getting hit by that southern multi-inferno. However, you could charge in from, let's say, this side to get a couple of air defense, the queen and the eagle, but you are leaving the Town Hall and a multi-inferno and the Tesla farm. So you've kind of still got a lot of strong areas to the other side of the base. We've got good spread of splash defenses, and we've got enough that can trip people up, if you will. You saw with that Hog Rider attack all of the giant bombs to this side, because like I just explained, we've got quite a lot of key defenses to the left here. You could charge and take them out, but you've still got 4 expos and a Tesla farm over to the right. If you guys do want to see more base designs, be sure to let me know. And if you're still here and you want to see the best Legend League base, especially for low legends, I am going to link that video here so that you can check that one out. It does have the base link as well, but that is going to wrap it up for this one. Until next time, peace out.